Welcome to another computer video tutorial from thehelpspot.com. If you need a computer tutorial or a computer video tutorial created, we will make it for free. Head to thehelpspot.com and get your free tutorial now. Now, on to today's topic. We started our series on Excel tutorials for beginners in the first video where we talked about the basics of Excel and about the file menu. Here in part 2, we're going to talk about the edit menu. What you've noticed is that I put up a little spreadsheet here called the planets of the solar system. So the first thing I'm going to do is just come down and show you here. We just have title and some text and some numbers. So what we're going to do now is let's go to the edit menu and check it out. And once again, you see our little drop down that lets us expand it. So cut, copy, paste. Those are pretty much the same as you'd have in Microsoft Word. Let's take a look at them. So let's select here planets of the solar system, just like you'd select in any other Office program. Edit. We have the option to cut and copy. I'm not going to go over cut and copy because generally we know how to do that. It's a pretty straightforward thing. What I do want to talk about though here is paste special, because that's a very thing that's specific to Excel. So sometimes in Excel you have a text field like this: Mercury, Venus, and Earth. Those are just text fields that I typed. But what if you have a field that's calculated? So let's go ahead and make a calculated field. Anytime you want to do a calculation in Excel, you put the equal sign. Whether we're adding up fields, we're adding up records from a row, a cell, or we're going to add them up from anywhere, you're going to use the equals for a formula. I'm just going to type something in to make it easy. 2 plus 2. And of course, Excel tells me it's 4. Now, so here comes the question. I'd like to copy and paste this cell to another cell. But the question is, do I want to paste the number 4? Do I want to paste the formula? And this is where the paste special comes in. So let's copy this cell. Let's go to Edit, Copy, and then let's just say we're going to paste it here in this F3. And then Edit. All of a sudden now, the paste special appears. Let's click Paste Special. If we take a look at Paste Special, it gives us a lot of options that I don't want to get into right now, but the most important thing here is paste the formulas or the values. So sometimes you will just going to want to paste the formula because you're adding up multiple cells and you want to keep the formula because you already made it. However, sometimes, especially on a summary report, you just want to paste the value. So I want to show you here what it's like to just paste the value. So let's take a look now. If we go back to the original, I have 2 plus 2, and it shows me the answer is 4. However, if I go over here, it's just a number. It's not a calculated field. It's as if I typed in the number 4. Now, something else in the edit menu that we see here is the ability to move forward and back. Again, undo paste special. So let's undo that just to show you that the undo menu does work. And anytime here you see this dotted flashing out, we just hit escape to clear that. Let's come back down to edit. Fill is not really important to get into right now. Clear. The clear menu is a very similar menu to when we're talking about the paste special. We can clear everything in a cell, or we can clear some formatting. Let's do some formatting. So let's make this 40000. Let's make that 4000, and we'll get into this in a minute, but let's just format it. I'll do this quickly. Format cells, and let's make it into currency. Okay, so let's do that. Let's come up here, press OK. So now I have formatted this number 40,000 as a currency. Let's come here, edit. We can clear. So now what I can do is I can delete the entire cell by pushing the delete key or by clicking contents, or I can delete here formats. So let's just click formats, and now you see it removed the formatting that I placed. If I had done edit, clear, delete, it would delete it. Let's undo that. And again, if I had done the same thing on the delete menu, it's going to give me a couple of different options of where to shift the cells. We can delete the entire row, the entire column. Again, when you use delete, only going to delete what's selected. So if I hit cancel here, and let's say, I'm going to use a delete key to get rid of that. Let's say we have the diameter. Let's come to edit and delete. If I push delete, it's going to give me a choice. If I click shift cells left, it's going to shift them all left. Let's do that. Boom. So we lost the entire column. Let's come back to edit, or we can go like this just to delete the entire column. Select it, delete, entire column, We've deleted the entire column. Let's come back now. Brought that back. And find and replace are on here. You can click find. You can type in some text and find it. It works the same way it does in Word. Same thing with replace, find, and replace, as in any other Office program. Linking is about linking spreadsheets, which is a bit more complicated, which you don't need to know right now. And over here, moving or copying the sheet. On the bottom of the page, which I'm not showing, as we saw in option 1, we have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. And what you can do here is you can use this to move sheets around. This is sheet 1, so we're not going to get into this because you don't usually have to do this. This is a little more advanced, but know that it's there. And then over here, at the bottom, which again, you have the ability to delete an entire sheet just like that. So that's the edit menu. And in the next tutorial, we're going to talk about the view menu and how we can change what we see in Excel. Again, Excel is pretty easy to learn. It just takes some playing around with. And walking through these menus will be very helpful. You're going to get a good sense of where everything is. And even if you don't understand what everything does, being able to kind of put this in a box will make you feel much more comfortable using the program. And of course, if you have any specific questions and need a tutorial made, visit us at thehelpspot.com and we can help you out.